But you ultimately want, if the consumer is responsible and the debt is valid, you want them to take responsibility for it. But once you're at that point, you want to move that into talking about solutions right away, because that's where most of the positive conversation takes place. And that's going to be a good reflection on your business. Hello again. Hey, I want to talk about something today that came up late last week. A business that I was speaking with, they were a little reluctant to place accounts with a third-party collection agency, and that's a valid concern to have. But if normally when businesses are afraid of collection agencies or placing their customer accounts with a collection agency, it's usually because they've heard some stories out there. There's some rogue collector out there and they're harassing people, they're hanging up on people, whatever the case may be. Well, I can tell you that those types of collectors, they hardly exist anymore. It's extremely rare. There are so many compliance controls in place now. Every keystroke in that office is recorded. All the phone calls are recorded. Their supervisors are listening to phone calls in real time. So it's pretty much impossible for collectors to do that sort of, or participate in that sort of activity these days. But if you want to be sure, you want that extra feeling of coziness when you're hiring a new collection partner, ask them a couple of questions. Ask them, what type of collection style do you have? So if an example of that might be like a solution-based type collection style. Now what that is they talk about the problem a little bit, and the consumer needs to understand how they ended up in their office, why the balance is what it is, that sort of thing. But you ultimately want, if the consumer is responsible and the debt is valid, you want them to take responsibility for it. But once you're at that point, you want to move that into talking about solutions right away, because that's where most of the positive conversation takes place. And that's going to be a good reflection on your business. If your collection partner can help your consumers, your customers, solve that problem of having a past due debt, then that's going to do nothing but good for your business. Also, ask them how long their collectors have been with their agency. I think industry average, at least it used to be, it was about 2 years is about how long collectors would last at a collection agency. I mean, it was pretty high turnover. However, if you can find somebody that has 4, 5, 7, 10 years average tenure for their collectors, then that's probably somebody you want to do business with. That means their collectors aren't burning out. It's a very healthy working environment, and that translates into good conversations with your customers. Ask how long their management has been involved with the company. If a company is 25 years old and their management has been there over 15 years, that's usually a good thing. It means they're managing properly, they're keeping their employees happy. So that's something else. And while you're at it, go ahead and ask about their administrative staff. But if you can get those things done, if you can understand more about the company, how long everybody's worked there, are they like a family type business, and that'll give you a good sense and a lot of confidence as far as how they're going to be interacting with your customers. But if you want to talk about it a little further, give me a call, send me an email. I'd love to have a conversation with you. If you have a collection problem, of course I want to be available for that as well. So I think I've said enough. As always, take care, be safe, thanks for watching, and I hope to talk with some of you soon. Hello, Sean Martin, Director of Business Engagement. So if you like this video, be sure to follow us on LinkedIn and YouTube. But don't forget to visit our website, check out the services we have to offer. Essentially, Partners Financial Services is a full-service accounts receivable management firm. So we specialize in billing, loan servicing, and debt collections. Some of the industries that we serve are the education industry, everything from a proprietary school all the way up to a college, university, higher educational level. Also banking, financial institutions, credit unions, and then a handful of miscellaneous industries that we do some debt collections for. So yeah, give us a call, send us an email, let us know what you have in mind, and we can see if our services can line up with your objectives and help you get in a better place than you are today.